to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erica. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I would love to have you subscribe, like, comment, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. So today's video, I am going to be showing you guys my birthday haul / the month of July haul. I turned 48 on July 12th. Yes, I am almost 50 years old. Ugh. Every time I think about that, I just want to puke in my shoes. But you know, I made it through 30, I made it through 40. I'm sure I will get through 50 just fine. And I decided to treat myself to a couple of things. I was on a no-buy for a couple of months that, you know, I did break a couple of times. But in my defense, I got palettes that I wanted to get before I went on my no-buy. So I kind of figured, well, I can break it twice. So I'm going to show you guys the things that I treated myself to. I'm also going to be showing you some eyeshadow palettes that my amazing friend sent to me. Totally blew me away. Took me out at the knees. I think I cried with each package that I opened, just lost it. Just the most beautiful palettes, such generosity and kindness and love. I don't know that I've ever been shown that in my life. I mean, I'm just blown away by these amazing people and these amazing palettes. And then I had other friends that sent me some things during the month of July, not necessarily for my birthday, but because my birthday's in the month of July, I'm just going to include it in this video. And I have a couple of really cool stories for you guys too. So I'm going to start off with the things that I treated myself to, and then I'm going to show you the palettes that my friends sent me for my birthday, and then I'll end up with the other items that people sent me just throughout the month of July. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the palette that I got in my ice cream beauty box. I decided to treat myself to a subscription box for my birthday. And I did just get a notification today that my August box is in the mail. And I will wait until that arrives to sit down, open it up, and film me opening the box with you guys. Because last time I just lost all control of my senses and opened the box in my kitchen by myself. So this is the Moira Cosmetics Daydreams palette. Now I did use this palette for this look today. I was going to film the look, but you know what? I kind of got stacked with a lot of collabs the last couple of months, and I am like really behind with a lot of different palettes here. And I don't know, I just figured I would show you the look that I created with this palette for today. Okay, so let me show you the shades that I used in my look today. So I used this shade here in my transition area. I used this shade here to deepen up the transition area. I used this shade here to blend this one out. I used this shade in my outer V and on my lower lash line, just towards the latter half there. I use this on the majority of the lower lash line, which this is a gorgeous blue shade. I love it. And you guys know I don't love blues, but I love that blue. This I used on my lid as my shimmer, and I used this one right here as my inner corner shade. This is a beautiful palette. The mattes blend out beautifully. The shimmers are vibrant and gorgeous. I put this look on this morning at like, what, 6 o'clock? And it's almost, well, no, it's 6:30 at night, I think, right now. And it lasted perfectly. I didn't have to do anything to touch this up. Can you believe it? So I am thrilled with this palette. I'm so glad that I got this. I'm really happy that I decided to go ahead and get this subscription box. I also used in my waterline this is the Illuminati Cosmetics gel liner in the shade Electric Blue. And this stayed so well. I'm going to show this to you again. I've shown it to you before. This stayed so well in my waterline. I was blown away. I also used this. This is the highlighter that came in the box as well. I didn't use the bronzer or the lip gloss, but I will be using those in a future video. This is gorgeous. This is in the shade Celestial, and I love the highlighter. I have another one of these St. Lux highlighters that I got, I think, what, in an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm a while back, and I love that one too. So very happy with what came in my ice cream beauty box, and I am so excited for my August box to arrive. Okay, I got myself two other things for my birthday too. I got the Nomad Cosmetics Fête de Provence palette. I don't know that that's how it's supposed to be said, but that's how I'm saying it. I did take French in high school, and I can still understand French, sort of. Like some things people say in French, I can kind of grasp onto and comprehend, but there's no way I can speak French. If I went to a French restaurant and tried to order something, they'd probably laugh themselves sick. But this color story, I think, is so beautiful. I've seen a lot of my friends do looks with this palette. Dion from Dion Loves Makeup especially, she's done several looks with this palette. Just gorgeous. And Nomad Cosmetics is one of my absolute favorite brands ever. It's a US indie brand. I have several of their palettes. Just incredible. The shimmers, the satins, the mattes, everything about the palettes, the packaging, everything. High quality, beautiful. I cannot wait to give this a try. I think the purples, the pinks, yellow, I mean, look, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Then I treated myself to the Gourmand Girls C'est l'Amour palette. And I am on a French theme, apparently a French kick. I didn't do that on purpose. But this is a brand that I've wanted to try for a very long time. There are so many beautiful palettes that this brand pumps out. They just did one recently. I can't remember the name of it, but it's all shimmers, like multi-chrome, duochromes, and I really want to get that palette, but I got to give this one a try first. I need to use these things first before I buy myself anything else. I mean, come on, slow her down there, sister. I went from a no buy to going crazy. This shade right here, it's called We. It's like this, I don't know, green to pink duochrome. It just looks incredible. The palette, the packaging is gorgeous. These shades look amazing. They've got these really cool imprints of different things throughout France, like the Eiffel Tower, the letter G for Gourmand Girls. I mean, how fun. Beautiful mattes and shimmers. And like I said, I've just really wanted to try this brand for a really long time, and I'm finally going to get to. Now I'm going to show you the things that my friends sent me for my birthday. And I'm going to start off with Nicole. Nicole is one of my dearest friends. She's my sister friend. She's going to be starting her own YouTube channel here pretty soon. I'm really excited for that. And I met Nicole through Steph, Not Your Basic Steph. Nicole just subscribed to Steph. She's subscribed to me too, but we met each other, I believe, initially through Steph's Comma Chameleons. Steph does lives every Saturday called Comma Chameleon. It's makeup for mental health. And Nicole was just part of the chat there, and we just hit it off, and I just adore her. And the cool thing is Steph is now having guests come on and do lives with her, and Nicole frequently comes on to Steph's lives, and I just love it. She does beautiful makeup looks. She's so funny. She's from Australia. I love her accent. I love her personality. She's beautiful. She's very talented, so I'm really excited for her to start her channel. So she got a hold of me, oh, I don't know, maybe a week or so before my birthday. And she was telling me about this palette, this quad that they've used in their lives before. And the title of the palette is Karma Chameleon. I'm gonna show it to you here in just a minute. And she said, you know, which color story of those quads do you like? And I'm like, oh, I think they're all beautiful. And I wasn't really thinking that she was gonna send me one, and she did. And this is the one that she sent me. This is the Iris quad from Beautiful Shells Cosmetics, which is another US indie brand. This quad is amazing. Look at the packaging. It's so cute. It's got a little chameleon on the front. Perfect for the Comma Chameleon gang. I love it. And this is just stunning. This shade right here is this beautiful kind of smushy multi-chrome shade. It's not really glittery. It looks kind of glittery in the pan, but when it goes onto your lid, it's just so flippy and dynamic. It goes from like blue to purple to pink. It's just amazing. This is a really pretty kind of satiny shimmer, and then we have these two mattes right here. There's a green one, more of a blue one. This is kind of more purpley toned blue. And then kind of like an orangey brown one, I believe. And they're just amazing. And the really cool thing is the brand owner put a really nice note in with this quad. Just love it. It was just really neat, really nice personal touch. And I was so blown away that Nicole sent this to me that, of course, I started crying when I opened this up. I used this immediately after I got it. I cannot wait to use this again. If you guys have not heard of Beautiful Shells Cosmetics, I will have their website linked in my description box. And Nicole, I thank you so very much for sending this to me. The next palette I got for my birthday is from Steph, Not Your Basic Steph, my bestie, my mentor, and my soul sister. Now, she lives in the UK, and my biggest dream is to go to the UK and meet her. And I don't know that I'm ever gonna leave. I really don't know that she's ever gonna get rid of me. But she sent me the Nomad Cosmetics Iceland Fire and Ice palette. Now, why I did not get this when it first released, I have no idea. No idea. Well, okay, I think I kind of know. It's because there's a lot of blues in here. And I used to not really like blue eyeshadows, but there's a lot of other really fun, cool shadows in here, and the blues are beautiful too. And I cannot wait to use this palette. Now, it was really funny. I was talking to Steph, video calling Steph. We do that pretty much every morning before I get ready for work. And I was telling her that two of my other friends and I are going to do a collab with this, and that I was going to pick this palette up. And she's like, did you get it already? And I said, no. And she goes, don't get it. Don't buy that palette. And I'm like, well, I want to buy it because I'm going to do a collab with two of my friends. And she's like, no, don't get the palette. You can't get the palette. I'm like, what? Like, I don't understand. She's like, Erica, do not get the palette. There's a very good reason for that. It's because, of course, she bought it for me. I've seen Steph use this on her channel. I've seen a lot of different creators use this palette on their channel. I'm just very late to the party here. Beautiful Nomad formula, mattes, shimmers, satins. I mean, Nomad just kills it with all of the palettes. So yes, this is going to be coming in a collab video soon. So keep your eye out for that. Now, the next palette I'm going to show you that was sent to me for my birthday is quickly becoming the best palette I have ever used and my favorite palette in my collection. And this was sent to me from the UK from my dear friend, Danielle. Now, Danielle and I also met through Steph. Pretty sure that we met through the Comma Chameleon chat initially, I believe. Then she was already subscribed to Steph, so she subscribed to my channel, and we've become very very good friends. We talk on WhatsApp, we talk in DMs on Instagram, and we love to chat with each other well, all of us love to chat with each other in the Comma Chameleon chats. And Danielle is one of the most beautiful women I have ever seen, not only on the outside, but on the inside. And she really doesn't have any idea how beautiful she is. And I really kind of feel like that almost makes her even more beautiful, because she's just kind of clueless as to how absolutely intensely, gorgeously, amazingly beautiful she is. So she got a hold of me on WhatsApp, maybe a couple of weeks before my birthday. And she showed me 3 pictures of palettes, like the color stories, not the packaging, but just like the actual palette. And she said, out of these 3 palettes, which one would you choose? And I just thought she was just asking me for funsies. And I said, oh, well, the top picture. And she's like, oh, cool. Yeah, that's a really nice palette. It's beautiful. I'm like, yeah, great. So then about a week before my birthday, she got a hold of me again on WhatsApp, and she said, I just want to let you know, I found a used copy of the Beauty Bay Book of Magic palette, and I'm sending it to you for your birthday. And I was like, oh, Danielle, you didn't have to do that. Wow, thank you so much, because I've wanted that palette for a long time, because I'm kind of a ding-dong, and sometimes I don't realize that palettes are going to be limited edition, and I think I have all the time in the world to pick them up, and then they're gone, and then I miss out on them. Anyway, so the doorbell rings, and I go to answer the door. This is, I don't know, maybe the day before my birthday, I guess. And it's the postman, and he hands me a couple packages, one from Nicole, the quad from Nicole, and then this palette. And I take it from him, and I look, and I see that it's from Danielle, and I'm like, this is huge. Like, I don't think the Beauty Bay Book of Magic palette is that enormous. So I open it up, and it's this beautiful, elaborate box from P. Louise. And this is the palette that she sent me. This is the Watch the Queen Conquer palette. I just did a collab with this palette with Katie from Makeup for Last Time, and also Steph, Not Your Basic Steph. And I've wanted this palette for a very long time, but it's expensive and I'm cheap. So I was like, I'm not gonna get that. But I've seen so many people, Steph and Katie included, create the most beautiful looks with this palette. So when I opened this up, I started bawling, I really did. And this is so cool. It opens up, it's got like a chessboard here, and then you open it like this. This side is kind of the pinks and purples and kind of like, I don't know, corally peach. I mean, just gorgeous. A million different things you can do with this. And then, get ready, you have this side too. I mean, hello, this is so fun. Now, I've heard people kind of complain that this palette is too bulky and it's too heavy. I don't care. I don't care if this thing weighed 500 pounds. I would play with this, use this all the time. The quality is incredible. The mattes blend themselves. The shimmers are just vibrant and gorgeous. This one right here called Victory is probably my favorite in the entire palette. I've used this now, I think 7 times, including my collab video with Katie and Steph. And I mean, how do you thank somebody for something like this? I mean, she went way over and beyond what I would ever expect any of my friends to do for me. I mean, of course, I love everything else that everyone sent to me too, but this has a very special place in my heart, and it always will. And I just don't know how to thank Danielle enough. Danielle, thank you. It's all I know how to say, but it's coming from the very depths of my heart. The next palette I'm going to show you is from Dion Loves Makeup. She sent me the Nomad Cosmetics Venice Simplon Express palette, and she has used this before on her channel, created some beautiful looks with this. Now, she was getting the larger Orient Express palette from Nomad, and she said, and it's similar to this, but it's just larger. So she said, do you want this one? Because, you know, I'm not really going to need it anymore. And I was like, oh, yes, I would love this. Now, again, I have no idea why I never picked up this palette, because I love it. It's the neutrals with the beautiful pops of color. And yeah, I mean, the packaging is really nice. I know the formula is beautiful because I've seen other people use it. And yeah, I just could not believe she sent this to me. I don't know that she sent this to me for my birthday. It could have been for my birthday. I'm almost 50 years old, so I'm getting a little forgetful now. But you know, came close enough to my birthday that I wanted to show it to you in this video. The next palette that I'm going to show you, this is coming from Christine. Christine just started a channel on YouTube that I will have linked in the description box. Anybody that sent me palettes that has channels, I'm going to link them in my description box, of course. And Christine and I met through my channel. She became a subscriber of mine and then was letting me know that she was going to start a channel, and I really encouraged her to do so. I love her videos. She is beautiful. She's really funny. She's an artist, and she has a really good eye for colors and just, you know, combinations of colors. And she showed her palette collection in one of her recent videos, and it's amazing. And she and I are going to be collabing together. So she got a hold of me in the comment section of one of my videos, and she said, we really need to collab, and I have a great idea. I have two palettes, two of the same palettes, and I really want to send you a copy of the palette. And then she told me what palette it was, and I almost fell off my chair. It's this one. This is the Hela, or Hela, I never know how to say this. This is from Odine's Eye in collaboration with Angelica Nikavist. And this is another palette that I have no idea why I did not pick up, because I love the color story. Greens, golds, we have these beautiful pinks, kind of like, I don't know, purpley brown. I mean, a very unique color story. I think it's gorgeous. I've seen other people use it, created beautiful looks. Sometimes I just kind of like shut down, I think, when I'm looking at palettes that I really like. Like sometimes I just go for it, and then other times I don't know what happens to me. But when she said she was going to send me this and we were going to do a collab with it, I was just ecstatic. And I'm not exactly sure when we're going to be doing our collab. She's got some stuff going on in her life. I think it'll be sometime after the 20th of August. But whoo-hoo, this is beautiful. And I do have the Giant Wolves palette from Odine's Eye that I love, so I'm sure I'm going to love this too. And I love the packaging. I love Angelica. I love Odine's Eye. Hooray. Then I got some really fun goodies from my dear friend Pia. Her channel name is Makeup by Pia W. She sent these things to me all the way from Denmark. I just adore her. She's one of my dearest friends, and we've got some collabs coming. We've collabed together before, and really excited to be collabing with her again. She sent me a bunch of these cute little stickers. They're just like little, I don't know, cute little animal stickers. I think this is like a reindeer, and then we have a kitty, and then we have another kitty. I mean, these are just adorable. I just love these, and I can't, ooh, an owl. How cute. I love this. Just really fun, really a sweet, thoughtful gift. Then she also sent me this. This is an owl candle holder. Now I collect owls, and I never told her that. I was so blown away that she sent me this, because I have owls all over in my living room. And I don't ever remember telling her that I collect owls. I really don't think I have. So when I opened this up, it just made me cry, of course. Then she sent me this little owl keychain. I think this is so cute. I just took this off my key ring so I could show it to you guys. I love it. Then she sent me this, and I love this. This is amazing. If you guys have not tried this setting spray, you really need to do yourself a big favor and get yourself some. This is the Gerard Cosmetics Sleigh All Day setting spray, and it's amazing, and she loves that brand. I think she actually has a code with that brand. If I can figure out what her code is, I'll have it linked in my description box. But this is just the best setting spray I've ever used. I love it. Thank you so much, Pia, for sending that to me. I've been using it like crazy, but trying not to overuse it because I want it to last forever, you know, that weird thing that I do. And she also sent me another tube of this. This is the Gosh Cosmetics Catchy Eyes Mascara. So yes, I love this mascara. This still has the packaging on it, but I have this one here that I've been using a ton, and I just love it. So yeah, spoiled rotten. I am spoiled rotten. Now I'm going to share with you a little story here. Something happened a couple weeks ago that I have wanted to happen ever since I met this person. And I did post about this on my community tab here on YouTube, and I did post a picture on Instagram. So you guys might already know what I'm going to tell you. I have met an amazing friend here on this platform, and we've collabed together a couple of times, and their name is Ash. Their channel name is Makeup and Chaos. Now, Ash and I live in the same town, okay? And we found that out pretty quickly after we subscribed to one another. And we've talked about meeting, you know, they're busy, I'm busy, you know, we both work, we both have families. So, you know, sometimes it's hard to like nail down a date and a time to meet up. So, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, they got a hold of me on Instagram, and they said, I have a couple of palettes, and I'd like to give them to you because this is a brand that I've always really wanted to try, and they knew that. And they said, I can either mail them to you or we can meet up. And I'm like, no, dude, you're not mailing these to me. We're going to meet up. So Ash and I actually got to meet for the very first time. It was a pretty quick meeting. They were busy. I was busy, but we did meet up, and they gave me two of the most amazing palettes, and I cannot wait to try these. This is the Give Me Glow Juicy Olive palette. Yeah. I'm so excited. I don't really know why they didn't want to keep this palette, but when they said they had it and they would be willing to give it to me, I was like, yes. Gorgeous, grungy, green, olivey. I mean, Juicy Olive palette. It definitely lives up to its name. I have seen so many people create such gorgeous looks with this palette. I've seen and heard so many wonderful things about this brand, so I cannot wait to try this palette. And then they also gave me another Give Me Glow palette. And this is the, turn it around right, this is the Extra Spicy palette. And again, when they said they had this and would like to give it to me, I almost lost my mind. Gorgeous, fiery, beautiful, very spicy palette, color story. And it was just really cool to finally be able to meet Ash. We hugged, we hung out for a while, laughed, had a great time, took a picture together. I'm going to pop that up here if I haven't already. I'll definitely pop that picture up. And I really hope that we can get together at some point and they can do my makeup for me. I don't know that they would ever want me to do their makeup because I'm not nearly as talented as they are. But what I would love is for them to just do a whole special effects over my entire face. I really hope that they can do that for me someday. So yeah, it was really fun to finally meet somebody that I just adore and love, and they're even more beautiful in person. Just to hear their voice like face to face and like listen to them laugh. It was amazing. I loved it. Ash, that was so awesome that we were able to meet each other. So I have one more thing to show you guys and then that's it. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching this whole long haul and listening to all of my stories here. This came to me from Andi, from Andi Does Stuff. And I had no idea that she had mailed me this. No idea at all. And we talked quite a bit in DMs on Instagram. And she got a hold of me, I don't know, towards the end of July. And she said, go look out in your mailbox. You are killing me, lady. Like, oh, I have something from you in my mailbox. And she's like, yes, it's been sitting out there for days. Go get it. Now, I'm really bad sometimes about getting my mail. I don't know why. I just get home from work. I'm exhausted and it just kind of slips my mind. And then days go by and I don't get my mail. So I went out and got my mail and there was this BoxyCharm box in it right here. So she sent me this. This is the Bella Cosmetics Orange Squeeze Blush Palette. Super duper cute. I love the packaging. Oops, there goes a little plastic sleeve. I love the packaging. Cute, 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 cute little blush palette here. It's got 4 different shades here. Cute arrangement. It looks like an orange. I love it. Beautiful colors. Can't wait to try this. There's some that are more matte, a couple that are shimmery. Gonna be so fun. Never tried this brand before. She also sent me this. This is the Beauty Creations Eyebrow Definer Pencil. So I'm excited to try that as well. She also sent me the ColourPop Coco Loco Lippy Scrub. And my lips get so chapped all year round. It used to just be primarily in the winter, but I'm getting chapped lips in the summertime. So I can't wait to give this a try. And then for the final thing here, and this made me lose it, absolutely lose it. I'm gonna take it out of the box really quick. And I'll explain why this totally made me lose it. Not just because it was a beautiful gift, but there's some sentimental value here to me. But she sent me the Melt Cosmetics Amor y Mariposa, I think is how you say it, Love and Butterflies palette. Now, I've always wanted to try Melt Cosmetics, and I've always wanted this palette. And it's got butterflies on the front of it. And that's what really just got my heart, because my mom passed away a little over 6 years ago. And my family and I were convinced that she's now a butterfly. So anything with butterflies on it just has a really special place in my heart. And she had a second copy of this. She had one and then got this one. And so she said, I just sent you this because I already had it. And it's so beautiful. The color story is just phenomenal. We've got just such a neat combination of like, you know, these greens and like bright pinks, purples, kind of this like more neutral row here. Again, with the butterflies. I mean, this just really touched my heart. Andi is such a dear friend of mine. All of these women are such dear friends of mine. And, you know, it's just really interesting to me that people who I've never met in person are so generous and so kind and just blew me away with the things that they sent me. I just can't believe it. But anyway, let's talk about the palette. I can't wait to try this. I've wanted to try Melt for a really long time. It's been on my list of brands to try. And so yes, I will definitely be filming with this, of course. I have to do that. And I know Ash loves this palette. Andi loves this palette. Kim from Kim's Happy Place, she loves this palette. So yeah, I feel like I'm in really good company of women that love this palette. I can't wait to try it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed seeing all these beautiful products that I was sent and the things I picked up for myself. The month of July was very kind to me. And I don't really know how to say thank you enough to my friends for being so amazing and generous and kind and loving. It just really kind of blows my mind that I started this YouTube channel a little over a year ago, and the people that have come into my life are just incredible. I had no idea that this was going to happen, that I was going to form these amazing bonds and friendships with people. And the fact that they took time and money and just thought of me this way and decided to surprise me and just send me these amazing things. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Thank you just does not seem like enough. I hope you guys know how much all of these things mean to me, how much I love you guys. And I feel like the luckiest person in the world to have so many awesome people in my life, and I love you guys very much. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your busy day or evening to sit down and watch my video. It always means the world to me. If you have subscribed, you would like to subscribe, do not forget to hit the notification bell. That way you're aware of all of my future uploads. I cannot wait to see you guys again in my next video, but in the meantime, please take care of yourself. Be well, safe, happy, and I hope to see you very soon. Thanks again, you guys. Take care. Bye.
Drop it.